as the daylight dies, I hear the echoes of unspoken goodbyes. The sky draped in a purple haze, hiding the traces of our brighter days. Every sigh drifts with the evening wind. Every memory I can't rescind. Veil of dusk, it covers my eyes, hiding the one our laughter lies. I reach for warmth that's out of touch, lost in the quiet veil of dusk. The streets are empty, the lamps burn low. Each step I take, the shadows grow. Your laughter lingers like a fading song. I walk alone where we once belonged. Every sigh drifts with the evening wind. Every memory I can't resing. Veil of dusk, it covers my eyes, hiding the world our laughter lays. I reach for warmth that's out of touch, lost in the quiet veil of dusk. If the night could hold me close to you, I'd find the colors that once were true. But darkness falls and stars remain, casting their light on a quiet pain. Veil of dusk, it covers my eyes, hiding the world where our laughter lies. I reach for warmth that's out of touch, lost in the quiet veil of dusk. Shadows fall as the daylight dies. I walk alone beneath the muted skies. Morning light fades into my room, paints the walls in a lonely hue. Your goodbye still hangs in the air, like a promise you never meant to keep. I walk through days half awake, living in moments we didn't save. I'm lost in a gray reverie, where love and pain feel the same. Your quiet on empty streets, like words we never got to speak. Your coat is gone from the chair by the door, but I still feel you here somehow. The colder it gets, the clearer I know. Some loves leave scars that never show. I hear your voice in winter's echo, calling my name through the cold. Every goodbye I tried to let go still finds its way to my soul. I hold my breath in the silence where your arms used to be. I'm frozen here, defenseless, with winter's echo in me. I count the cracks in the frozen lake, afraid of the ice I might break. I learned how to smile in heavy coats, hiding a heart that still hopes. The nights grow long, the days move slow. Missing you is all I know. I hear your voice in winter's echo, soft as falling snow. Every promise you left unspoken still whispers what I don't know. I write your name in disappearing lines on paper hearts and sleepless nights. The ink runs down like tears I hide. Every word feels unfinished. I meant every promise I made, but love faded before the pain. Now every letter's falling ink, dripping from what we used to be. I try to read between the lines, but all I find is missing me. Your silence stains my memory, darker than I wanna think. I'm drowning slow in honesty, watching love turn into ink. The clock ticks loud in empty space. Time won't heal, it just erases. I fold my feelings, lock them tight. Still they bleed in black and white. I never learned how to pretend that goodbye wasn't the end. Now every letter's falling ink, blurring truths I can't unsee. Your accent speaks so fluently in words you never left for me. I trace the past with shaking hands, afraid of what I'll find. I spill my heart across the page, but it won't bring you back this time. If love's a story we once wrote, you close the book, I lost the hope. I keep the chapters you erased, still reading us in empty space. Every letter's falling ink, but I won't fade away with you. I learned to write a softer truth, even if my hands still shake. I'll turn the page, I'll let it sink, let healing bleed in shades of blue. I won't be trapped in yesterday, where love was only falling. One day my pen won't spell your name, and ink won't hurt the same. The room is quiet, but my mind won't sleep. Your shadows dancing on memories. I trace your name on the cold glass pane, wondering if you still feel the same. I try to let go, I really try, but a love like ours doesn't say goodbye. It's still strength like a borrowed coat. Looks warm outside, but it's torn below. Friends say time will heal the ache, but time just teaches me how to fake. I burn the letters, I close the door, but my heart keeps asking for more. It still hurts tonight, even though you're gone. Your name still breaks me when it's whispered soft. I act alright, but the truth won't hide. It still hurts tonight when I'm alone inside. If love was a dream, I woke up too soon. If we were a promise, you broke it in two. I don't hate you, I just miss who you were. Before the silence, before the hurt. It still hurts tonight. I won't lie anymore. Your memory's knocking on my fragile door. I'm learning to breathe without holding you tight, but it still hurts tonight. Maybe someday I won't feel this way, but tonight I still stay with the pain, with the truth, with loving you. The room is quiet, shadows fall across the floor. The light breaks thin. I never thought I'd see it all. Reflections where we should have been. Your coat hangs empty on the chair. Your laughter drifts just out of reach. I trace the silence in the air. The lessons light could never teach. I thought the glow would warm my skin, but it feels colder than before. I reach for where we might have been and find it's only cold light on the floor. Cold light on the floor. It reminds me of the space you left. Every step I take I feel more the weight of what I never kept. Cold light on the floor fills the room with something still. I touch it, but I can't restore the warmth we lost, the love we killed. stretch, the edges blur. I thought the glow would bring me more, but everything I reach for sure is only cold light on the floor. Cold light on the floor. It reminds me of the space you left. Every step I take, I feel more the weight of what I never kept. Cold light on the floor fills the room with something still. I touch it, but I can't restore the warmth we lost, the love we killed. Maybe someday it will fade or change into a gentler hue, but tonight it wants to stay and paint the memories of you. I can't move it, I can't hide it, stays with me until the dawn. The light of you, the light of goodbye. Cold light on the floor, but I'll learn to walk around. The shadows won't haunt anymore. I'll find a way to stand my ground. Cold light on the floor, a story etched in silvered rays. I can't keep what's gone before, but I can live beyond the haze. The room breathes softly, empty, sure, but I rise beyond the cold light on the floor. The night I'm slow and faded light, like something's wrong but can't be named. I'm lying wide awake inside, a moment stuck in the same frame. Your words are frozen in the air, they echo but refuse to land. I reach for something that was there, now it keeps slipping through my hand. Time moves, but I don't feel it go. I breathe, but nothing feels in place. Every memory plays too slow, like it's caught inside my face. It's static in slow motion, every thought out of sync. I'm standing in emotions, I don't know how to think. Your silence is like noise, I hear it everywhere. Static in slow motion. You're gone, but still right there. The city blurs beyond my eyes, as if the world forgot to rush. I'm holding on to alibis that never mattered very much. I scroll through moments out of time. Your shadow lives between the lines. I tell myself I'll be just fine, but even lies are hard to find. Through hours half asleep, each second louder than before. Your absence learned how to speak, shouting through my open door. It's static in slow motion, every feeling delayed. I'm breaking in the quiet of the choices that we made. Your echo pulls me close, then pushes me away. Static in slow motion, I'm stuck in yesterday. Maybe healing isn't fast, maybe it just learns to stay, like a ghost that fades at last. the dark release the light, let the static come undone. It's static in slow motion, but I'm learning how to breathe. I'm loosening the moments that kept haunting over me. If letting go is pain, then pain will set me free. No more static in slow motion. I choose clarity. The night goes quiet, soft and true. The frame moves on, so do I. The sky feels heavier tonight. Not a cloud, not a sound, just a color that doesn't feel right, hanging low all around. I sit in rooms with open blinds and let the light go gray. Memories flow like paper signs. I don't know what to say. No one left, no one to blame. No tears to pour, no fire to tame. Yet something aches without a name. A quiet, uninvited flame. Blue without a reason, filling every empty space. It doesn't follow any season, it just colors my face. I try to reach for warmth, but it slips like sand through hands. Blue without a reason, and I can't understand. I trace the edges of the day where laughter used to lie. Shadows stretch in soft decay, and time moves quietly by. The music hums, the walls breathe slow, but I remain the same. A river of something I can't show, carved by no one's name. No explanation, no one sees the subtle ache beneath these. I hold the color silently, a song of unreleased peace. Blue without a reason, it drifts through my every thought. It doesn't wait for any season, it paints what I forgot. I reach for colors warm and bright, but they fade before they land. But without a reason, I try to understand. Maybe someday it will leave, or change into a lighter hue. But for now it won't reprieve the quiet that I'm passing through. I won't fight what can't be named. I'll let it wash, I'll let it stay. A tide of feeling unexplained that colors every day. Blue without a reason, but it's mine to hold tonight. A shadow in my private season, a lonely kind of light. I don't need to justify this color that I feel. But without a reason, yet somehow painfully real. cascades. The walls are quiet but alive with bliss I can make my own. I move through rooms where memories thrive, and yet I feel so alone. The clock ticks slow, the shadows bend across the floor. I walk again. I thought this pain would someday end, but lonely feels like home back then. I try to fill the empty space with sounds that mimic you, but every corner, every place reminds me what's untrue. Lonely feels like home, even when the night is cold. I've learned to live with echoes that settle in my soul. Lonely feels like home, it's the quiet I have known. I reach for warmth, but all I've grown is the silence I call my own. The sunlight bends through dusty blinds, painting me in muted tones. I talk to ghosts I cannot find and answer them with whispered moans. The world outside keeps moving fast, but inside I remain. A house of memories built to last, yet haunted by your name. I trace the paths we never walked and hear the songs unsung. The air is full of what we talk but never truly done. Lonely feels like home, even when the night is cold. I've learned to live with echoes that settle in my soul. Lonely feels like home, it's the quiet I have known. I reach for warmth, but all I've grown is the silence I call my own. Maybe one day someone will find the house I built inside, but until then I'll stay entwined with the empty rooms I hide. Lonely isn't all I am, but it's the floor I walk upon. It's the shadow of your hand and the memory of our song. Lonely feels like home, but I let the light break through. I learn I had to stand alone and make this quiet new. Lonely feels like home, but I won't remain the same. I'll carry pieces, not the stone, and build a brighter The walls breathe softly, I breathe slow. Lonely feels like home, but I'll grow. The book is open, but the words feel thin, like chapters missing from within. I turn the page, but nothing stays, just empty lines and yesterday. Gave you more than I could hold. Now all that's left feels cold. These hollow pages know my pain. They hold the truth I never say. Every line I tried to save still faded when you walked away. I read us back in broken phrases, searching for a sign of you, but all I find are hollow pages where love once knew what to do. Your fingerprints still mark the sides of every dream I tried to hide. I close the book but hear your voice reminding me I had no choice. I loved you loud, you loved me late. Now silence fills the space. These hollow pages bleed in gray with all the words you couldn't say. I memorized your every line, still lost you between the rhymes. I keep on turning, hoping maybe you'll be written somewhere new, but all I read are hollow pages, echoing the loss of you. If love's a story meant to end, why did it feel like it began? Every time I said your name, I thought the ink would stay the same. These hollow pages won't define me. I'll write again when I'm strong. I'll fill the space you left behind me with a voice that's all my own. I'll close the book, not in defeat, but knowing I survived the truth. No longer lost in empty lines of hollow pages, missing you. The story ends, but I remain beyond the hollow page.